Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am so happy that you've joined me today for your intuitive message. We will look at where your energy starts the week, beneficial energy coming in, challenge coming in, and any more information that wants to help you this week. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help you choose growth and abundance through discovering your own soul truth. Let's get started with your reading. Ooh, interesting. Judgment. This is a powerful card and powerful energy to start your week. Cancer, this has to do with really rising up above the past, letting go of who you were, letting go of old identities, letting go of old ways of being that really don't suit you anymore. And when you allow all of those to fall off, you discover this incredibly powerful, incredibly vital and strong being that it's like this inner strength that you didn't know was there. And part of it is because with all of that, those negative or old kind of rusty patterns gone, more of you can align with your higher self. And so it is almost like you don't know yourself, because you will feel more. You'll feel more of your real self because there will be a clearer connection to it. Like when you clear off the cobwebs and you can actually see what something is, or you take the dust off and you see the true color. This is a stronger connection with who you really are, and you're in a moment on your path where your soul cannot hide. It's going to sound funny. Your soul cannot hide its desire for you anymore. Your soul has had a specific desire. You're aware of this desire. It's been communicated to you. There hasn't been a full, like, yes, I'm there, I'm ready. But this week, your soul is like, here it is. This is the week. Courage and do it. Okay. We don't need any more cards, right? Let's look at your beneficial energy, the star, and I want to look at your challenge energy, apathy. Okay. The star is really talking about your alignment with your true purpose, your true node, and you understand that, or you see these two cards are looking at each other. And I want to say that for you right now, I almost feel like these are describing the same thing. That in the quiet moments, in the subconscious moments, in the moments where you're undistracted, you feel that gentle pull of where your soul wants you to go. And it's like a feeling of coming home in a different sort of way, because this is coming back to your spiritual home. It's not our material home, but you feel this echo, and it's as if you've known it all along, but the echo feels new. This doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This echo feels new, and it's like, okay, that's right. That's what I was meant to do. That's why I'm here. And in this time, you have this very vulnerable, open connection with this soft energy that's reassuring you of what your true path is and what your true decision needs to be. And I love this card. You just have this quiet time in this moment with yourself. And this is the night aspect, the feminine aspect, where you're receiving this feeling. It's very subtle, okay? But it's going to be there for you. Now, this is a daytime card, right? Breaking out. Nighttime bird, ibis, and then daytime hawk. Breaking out. This moment of communing with that echo leads you to find the strength and the power to break out and move this forward. Okay, now, what you don't want to get lost in is apathy. And apathy to me is a conflict where you want to go forward, but you don't want to go forward, or you know you need to go forward, but you don't feel like going forward. And so you're at this impasse where you can't take any movement. These are strong cards, and this may feel very big. It may feel very scary. This is an amazing moment for you, Cancer. This is a really important week on your journey. But if you start to think a little too small about how it will feel, or the inconvenience, or the fact that you're just not sure if you can do it because it seems like such a big ask, then you're going to you're losing this connection here, and you're losing sight of what's really important. Okay? I'm trying to ask if I've explained that well enough. Whatever you're concerned about that makes you not want to take action is not a real concern in the big scheme of things. I don't want to invalidate your feelings. Your feelings are obviously very valid, but what you're concerned about or worrying about in the big picture will seem so insignificant when you're on the other side of things. When you've actually moved through this, when you've risen up with this Judgment card and you look back at what you were concerned about, you will say, why was I concerned? This really wasn't my concern, or it worked out anyway. So this is that ego self that doesn't like to move forward, that doesn't like discomfort, that is afraid of losing what's familiar at the helm here. So if you feel yourself not charged up with movement, or not in awe of that experience you have with that soul echo, then just know who's in control and doesn't need to be in the driver's seat. Let's get a little bit more. Swiftness, 8 of Feathers, and High Priestess. Okay. There's a lot of help for you, Cancer. There's fast movement going to happen. So if you don't consciously decide that you're going to go with your soul on this one, that you're going to go with your calling on this one, you're going to be really caught off guard, because your soul is going to move this forward anyway. And that's why the apathy really doesn't make sense, this card here. Your soul has already decided what's going to happen. Your soul is already saying, we're moving this forward whether you like it or not. So you can either go with us, or you could be unconscious of us and then be caught completely off guard. So what this means is that, see if I can explain this. I've seen this with my clients where they are going a certain way, and there's all these little nudgings and signs from the soul, like you need to make this choice or this choice, and all these synchronicities that come for them. But there's still a dragging of the feet, like I'm not ready, or it's not the right time. And then something tower moment, like something cataclysmic will happen that forces them to make the choice that they were being softly encouraged to make. And they have no choice at that moment but to make the choice, right? And it would have been much easier, much gentler had they listened a little bit earlier. And the same is true for you, Cancer. If you listen to these gentle urgings now, then the change will happen fluidly. It will happen effortlessly without a whole lot of trauma to you. If you ignore it, or you don't want to hear it, or you hear it and you don't do anything about it, the universe is going to push you anyway. And the consequence is that it's not going to be as smooth or easy or peaceful as it could have been. It's going to feel a bit traumatic. It's going to feel chaotic, and it's going to feel uprooting. Okay, so just know that you're guided, know that you're protected, listen to the signs, and listen. Please listen to your intuition. Your intuition is so strong this week with all of these water cards, and it's deep stuff that's going to scare you a little bit, may scare you a little bit, because it shakes the way your material world looks now. But it's so, I see it, Cancer, it's right there for you. The information is right there if you would just be open and willing to face it. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. Please like or leave a comment if you feel so compelled and if you enjoyed the reading. I look forward to seeing you next time, and have a good one.